Tidbitspod 43.
Attaboy, Clarence.
Woo! Got ourselves a whip one here, baby. It is crazy, but anyway, festive tidings, chums, and yeah, all the pont this marvellous, chilly, rainy, windy eve next to Sanderstead roundabout going down the hill. And yeah, December, so 'tis the season, and happily for the opening puns, there are quite a few songs that Tidbits will scan over, so there might be a Christmas special, who knows, but I think I'm just going to rinse those for the time being. And yeah, well, speaking of Christmassy stuff, we've got through the phase of people questioning when to put decorations up. That's always tedious, so that's behind us, and now we're heading into Myrrh bashing season, which I always like. So yeah, gold, frankincense, myrrh. I mean, out of the three wise men, or, well, to paraphrase Bill Bailey, the three lads from the east that go around hustling pub quizzes, I'm going to put it out there that gold is actually the shit one. Thoughtless. Like, it's not about the price of the present, is it? It's about the thought. And, well, just imagine like the three wise men there. There's the first guy, he's got like, right, okay, we're wise, and chances are that kid's going to be born. It's going to be born in a stable. Like, those hotels are busy. I've had a look on TripAdvisor or whatever, Hostel World, all of those metrics, and it looks like that he's going to have to be born in a stable. So what we're going to do is, my idea, let's buy some stuff that will smell nice, they'll appreciate that, like you know, get the vibes of shit out of the air. There'll be donkeys and that. And hold on one sec. Well, Lush is closed, but never mind. I know a guy that can hook us up with some myrrh. What are you thinking? And some frankincense as well. Like, so, you know, like, I'll give the myrrh, someone else can give the frankincense. That'd be nice. Obviously, like the second guy diving in, Balthazar, B Slice, B Money, B Meister. Love it, mate. You're a fucking ledge. Shame about Lush, but this is, I mean, you've pulled it out of the bag, mate. I love that a lot. So, and again, I've said it before, and I'll say it again, in these sort of Bible times that we live in, as a gift for bestabled babies, you can't really go wrong with pleasant smelling resins. Like, that's all the rage. That is so year zero, or whatever we're in this between Jesus times, not AD, not BC, it's current Jesus times, whatever we call it. Anyway, or just pre-Jesus, so just BC. But yeah, then the third guy pipes in, and it's like, yeah, I couldn't really think, so I just got him some gold, you know. I was gonna go with the same as last year, gonna go with the Virgin Megastores vouchers, but well, gold's more versatile, innit? And yeah, I just thought that was easy. Like, you fucking prick, Ezekiel. I've forgotten their names. Anyway, like, yeah, be thoughtful with your gifts. Don't go route one. But saying that, if you are thinking of giving me some gold for Christmas, that's still very nice. So yeah, things are definitely looking more Christmassy in town as well. I just had a little stroll down Croydon High Street, doing a full-on loop today, back out again. Anyway, I was in town earlier, and yeah, they've made a nice little festive effort. They've got the big Christmas gifts, you know, made of lights. That's back. and looking as good as last year. And there's a little ice rink as well. That's pretty cool. About the size of maybe the size of a disabled parking bay, but like it's got a nice little white picket fence around it, and just to keep out the riffraff, make the area look nice. It's all nicely well maintained at the moment, so pretty classy. Nice little classy rink. But £3 a go. I thought, I am not going to pay that altogether now. What a cheapskate. Brilliant. Thank you, Tim Vine. Anyway, it was it was nice actually in town, with the lights on the Whitgift Centre, or what they call in the guidebook as South London's biggest balloon trap, the Whitgift Centre. Like, every time you go in, guaranteed you're going to see a balloon stuck up in the roof, like in the glass, looking quite sad. But get down there, and if you do have very long arms, you can get yourself a load of free balloons. But nice to see a nice turnout on the high street as well. Like, you had the little shoppers there doing their thing, and of course there was a lad sat down on a box, doing breathy versions of popular tunes that you always get in pedestrianised shopping areas. But he just sat there with his guitar, like I said, whoa, ho, we're halfway there, oh baby, yeah, we're living on a prayer, oh yeah, to the bank. That sort of, everyone's standing around like, wrap it up, son. This is more of a kind of beatbox into a cone kind of crowd. And that reminds me actually, like the most annoying breathy cover ever heard. I'll set the scene for you. So it's a long time ago, back in the youth, back in 2012, South Africa, garden route, and I think it's taking the Baz bus through all the beautiful little towns and stuff on the south coast, like fucking beautiful. And I'm in a place called Neisner, and like they're having this oyster festival and everything's fucking perfect. And I met a couple of Scottish lads as well in Cape Town, and we'd explored all the capes in this legendary little silver Hyundai. Like, hello to Ewan and Rory, if they're listening. All the best, mates. See you back at Gem Joe's. Who else is Bev? Briefly, we drank with a woman called, she was called Margarita, but we just started calling her cheese and tomato. She hated that. But anyway, like, I'll go more into the sort of garden route shenanigans on another day, possibly, because that was brilliant. But all I'm trying to say, to set this scene, everything's perfect, ideal. Like, you can't get better. But this one morning, we're in a hostel room, keeping it classy, and like down there in the hostel rooms, they had lockers in the rooms so that you could keep your valuables in and whatnot. But top tip, if you are there, don't do that. Don't use those lockers, because they're not fixed to the floor. So if anyone wants to make a nice sweet buck, they can just go in, take the whole locker, take it home, and then just, it's like an advent calendar. They just go home Christmas Day, smash with the padlocks off. Lovely. Guaranteed jackpot for them. But anyway, so we're in the hostel, and there's some dickhead had locked a telephone in these, like, they're in the lockers. So fair enough, like she's out doing her thing. And I mean, this is all good until this morning when her alarm started going off. And it's probably about, I don't know, like 5, 6 in the morning. And I mean, that happens all the time in hostels, fair enough. You just got your earplugs or whatever. But this, I think it was just like the sort of the changing sound of it or whatever. But yeah, so on this special recorded ringtone, it wasn't just a normal alarm. She had a breathy acoustic version of I Will Survive by Gloria Gaynor. It's like they've just cut all the fun out of the song, and it's just some dude, you know, oh, now go work out the door, I'm having such fun with my guitar, you know, that sort of shit. And like it would start playing through for a bit, like, you know, quietly through, then it would go silent for a few seconds, and it comes back a bit louder, then silent again, and then, you know, it's coming back louder and louder, like, I should have changed that fucking lock, I should have thrown away that goddamn key. And I mean, each time it came back, it was just getting worse and worse and more annoying. And you know, sometimes in acoustic songs you can hear the hear the fingers sliding up and down the strings, like, that's, I hate that shit. But anyway, so we all know it's this girl's telephone, but you know, look over at her bed, she's not there, and the locker's padlocked, and so we're all sort of stuck with it. But then you start thinking, you know, it's only an alarm, it's going to play itself out soon. Nope. This just kept going over and over, and it would get loud, like, hey, we'll survive, oh yeah baby, like all this shit. And then resets to quiet all the way to the start, and yeah, quiet, that's it, that's the last one. Seconds later, at first I was afraid, I was petrified. It's round and round and round. It was like you've heard that routine, like John Mulaney, where he plays What's New Pussycat in the Salt and Pepper Diner. I think it's like 100 times or something. It's just like everyone going mad. But anyway, it was going round and round, and I mean, I could have got up, gone about my day, but lazy. So I sat there listening to this thing over and over. And it gets to about 8, half 8. She comes back, you know, pleased as punch after a nice little fuck sesh. And yeah, I think she wanted to give her mates the whole story, but instead we were just fucking fuming. Yeah, good times in South Africa. It's oh, what else did I do today? She's a bit weird going out again in the rain as well. Getting the last few steps in. Went to the gym earlier, and well, I wasn't running. I pumped some bloody iron, didn't I? Like, you know, it's not going to pump itself. Working out, not working in. So yeah, you think it's sort of weird how between sets in the gym, how much time you actually just spend just sat kind of staring into space, maybe treating yourself to a bit of heavy breathing. You know, you've done the lifting or whatever, and then you just kind of sat there, or maybe you're in cool down mode on the treadmill and you're stationary or just taking it easy, but you've still got your hype playlist on, like full blast, like in your head, samba, dichame, da 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 da. Anyone look at you, they think you're you know, just contemplating life or something, but in your head it's a mad rave. But yeah, I was sat there today, just I just finished a little routine or whatever. I was admiring my shins in the mirror, and yeah, it was Rage Against the Machine. So I go, fuck you, I won't do what you tell me, fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. I was going, wow, yeah, they look a little bit like fleshy World Cups. They're coming along. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me, fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. And yeah, and then you've got this mad music in your head, but you've just got to sort of deal with real life. Like, don't you try to fresh justify, or whatever. It's going mad, and yeah, some dude just comes up and he's just like, does a little wave, like, can I? Like, sort of, you take the headphone off one ear so you can hear him. Like, can I ever go on there next when you're finished? Like, absolutely, no problem. Put your headphone back on. Motherfucker! You're just like, yeah, such a juxtaposition. It's like sort of watching snooker with drum and bass on. Like, if they were wearing headphones just to keep themselves motivated, like listening to mad music. Hiya. And that's distracted. Okay, I could play that off as playing in the phone. But yeah, imagine Peter Ebdon, like, I don't know, right, okay, he's just lining up here for a tricky blue. Like in his head, like crazy music going, like, yes, to get back to the reds here, he's going to have to go up and down with the white, in and out of bulk. Like, like, okay, no, classic Ebdon, he's playing it safe. Peter Ebdon, did you know that he's a singer? And this is a real treat if you haven't seen this. So go on YouTube. I can't remember the name of the song, but just type in Peter Ebdon singing, and well, it's just not what you'd expect. He sort of looks like a kind of a budget Michael Stipe, like that kind of vibe. But he's a bit moody. Like, he's got his guitar and that. He's actually all right. Like, if you didn't know it was Ebdon, but yeah, no, look that up. But yeah, what else was I gonna say? I mean, saying earlier about the decorations going up too early, chat. I mean, once again, I don't know how this always comes up, but we've got the Is Die Hard a Christmas film chat, and I mean, you've had it 100 times, you've heard it 100 times. It's nothing. It's just like air filler. Like somebody goes, I think it is a bloody Christmas film. Cool, because it's, you know, it's set at Christmas and it's bloody snowing, so you know, I'd say that's pretty bloody Christmassy. Oh, I disagree, because it's got Bruce Willis in it and it's not very Christmassy, so, you know, I'd put it to you that it's not actually a Christmas film. And it's like, who gives a shit? Watch what you like, watch whatever you like, and then, you know, whenever that chat starts, whenever you sort of hear it coming, I mean, all you got to do, I mean, maybe just think it in your head, but what I'm just tempted to do, you just got to just go like, you know, yippee-ki-yay, boring fuckers, I'm scooching, I'm out of here, or just kind of back out of it and switch off in your head. It's kind of like, what else is sort of filler? You know, like the pineapple on pizza debates. Like, it's just nothing. Like, no one actually cares, and it's just another thing in this pile of sort of safe debates. I mean, for boring people to have, and just to kind of fill time. Like, if someone starts up that chat, I mean, they're basically either just saying to you, like, they're just going, okay, like, hello, I'm fucking boring, or they're saying, like, they sort of know as well, they know it's filler, so they're like, right, okay, there's subconsciously they're saying to you, right, we've got 2 minutes to fill, we both know this isn't going to be, you know, it's not going to be the best chat you've ever had, but it's going to be more strange if we don't talk, if we stand here in silence. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to start the pineapple on pizza chat, and because I know where I stand on it, you know where you stand on it, it's easy, it will fill this little awkward time, and here we go. Okay, I'm switching us to conversational autopilot. 3, 2, 1, here we go. And yeah, I'll have the chat as well. I'll probably enjoy the chat. But I'm thinking, fuck, how the hell did we get here? What, like, how did I grind them down to the pineapple on pizza chat? What have I done? I'm thinking I've failed here. So I mean, as well, in the rare event as well, they're actually, they'll see a pizza, react to it, and like they're actually genuinely passionate, or they genuinely care about that. I mean, fucking hell, just tell them to go and have a long look at the sea. I mean, I don't believe anyone actually cares about pizza toppings, really. But yeah, I had tinned peaches on a pizza once in Germany. It was fine. Cool. I mean, oh, there's so many like that. I get that with beard chat as well. That's a big one. Like I sort of know, I know I've failed in a conversation if someone strikes up the generic beard chat. And if you've got a beard, no doubt you've heard this as well. I mean, I've kind of worn them down to a point where they've just sort of got to go, right, do you use beard oils or whatever? That's a nice beard. Do you trim it? Do you use scissors? I mean, by that point, I'm just like, fuck, I'm sorry, I failed you. I mean, it's well-meaning, isn't it? I mean, the conversational autopilot, the autopilot in general, like they're doing it as a favour to you because you've been boring. So by striking up that conversation, filling the time, like they're doing us both a favour. But at that stage, I'm always thinking like, shit, I've got to be better. I've got to get to the stage where people don't have to resort to these just, I don't know, just off the shelf chats kind of thing. Be better. But yeah, I'll probably upset a few people now. I do talk a lot about beards, so yeah, but yeah, I used to have a beard for a bit, but then I bloody shaved it off, didn't I? So I might, you know, grow another one over the holidays, and yeah, that'll be nice. Cool. It's oh yeah, no, I said a little while ago I was going to read Brave New World, and yeah, thank you Dambo for the recommendation. And it turns out I actually had it in my collection, like my little proper little book library, physical copy, and I'd started it a while back and then got distracted. And I mean, anyway, goes without saying, very, very good book. Like the sort of, I don't know, like it's they say it's the opposite to 1984 in a way. Like it's sort of a look into like pure hedonism and what the world will be like if we pursued that. And I could have used it in my dissertation actually. Like it's one of the weirder sort of fiction, future dystopian world looks. Like it's got a lot of test tube babies and weird shit like that at the beginning, but stick through it. And yeah, by far out of all of those, I've read a few now, and I'd say this world, I mean, if we can't stay in our own and you have to go into one of them, you know, I'd say sign me up. Like this is the best of them. And it's basically saying, like, for pure contentment, you know, no ups, no downs, would you give up, you know, because of that you'd have to give up all proper science, all your religion, all your art, literature, everything, because they can't exist, or I mean, they wouldn't be properly appreciated at all, wouldn't be understood, because, you know, nobody would sort of have the like the point of reference of what that is. You know, if it's like a picture of sadness or whatever, they're just like, well, we're just content, we don't know what that is. If it's happy, they wouldn't know what it is, sort of thing. So yeah, like, and you know what, like if like, if it has to be a binary in or out, yes or no, do you sign up to this world? I don't know. I think I would. If it was out of the choice of the others, or I don't know. I mean, you might say like, well, I'm not going to sign in because, you don't appreciate the highs if you don't have the lows. And I mean, I get that. That phrase sort of works in our context, present day. But this is saying, like, if you could, would you get rid of the emotional peaks and... Oh, God. Oh, okay, it was just this annoying little thing just came up, and it was like, are you enjoying this app? Oh, am I enjoying it? It's so annoying. Everything has to be... I don't know. I'm just using it. I don't have to be having a whale of a time. But anyway, like... oh, God, what was I saying? Yeah, it's like the John Stuart Mill thing, like better to be Socrates dissatisfied than a fool satisfied, or better to be a satisfied human than a dissatisfied human than it's better to be a dissatisfied human than a satisfied pig, or something like that. But I mean, it's the original humble brag, isn't it, that phrase? And that is basically just old John Boy going like, I guess I'm just too bloody clever to be happy at the end of the day. That's a shame. And well, of course he's using that as a device to say that kind of philosophers are the best and he's the best, kind of self-aggrandizing, and probably to justify why he's such a grumpy old bastard as well. Like, God, well, my grumpiness is just such a small burden for, a bit of social unease. I mean, this is what you've got to pay for my brilliant mind, kind of thing. And I mean, of course you'd want to be the satisfied pig, John. Of course you would, like in a heartbeat, if you had the choice. And yeah, I think you're a fucking mug. It's yeah. Finally, Jack Tibble. Finally on a podcast, someone smashes John Stuart Mill down a peg. So yeah, I don't know. Let's all calm down, right? Calm down, everyone. Settle down. We've all had a drink. Shake hands. Let's leave it there, right? Let's leave it there. Let's be gentlemen. Let's fucking leave it there, alright? Alright, we've all had fun, we've all had a nice night, let's fucking leave it there. It's, yeah, speaking of humble brags, actually, like, are we all aware of what humble brags are? I remember first hearing about them back on, it was Ellis James and John Robbins, back when it was Radio X, no, XFM probably, but Radio X always looks a bit like Radox when you're reading through. It's yeah, like we're going through your podcasts or whatever. But a humble brag is just when you kind of like, how did they describe it? They said it's when you boast about something but you describe it as a moan. And their example was oh, the problem with being so beautiful is just people don't take me very seriously. Like, I mean, you're going to see these all the time now, like particularly on social media platforms. Like, a classic was a couple of years back, and well, do you remember when Notre Dame Cathedral was on fire, and people were just putting up pictures of themselves, and they were looking nice in front of it, maybe getting proposed to or whatever. And they're just going like, oh, I can't believe that Notre Dame's burning down because it's my favourite place to spend summer, and yeah, it's such a travesty. P.S. I just want to remind you all that I have a great life. Thanks very much. And well, yeah, actually, you might say that a good humble brag might be, a story about an annoying ringtone in beautiful South Africa. That's a good example. But I like to dabble. but just have a look. You're going to see them everywhere. The humble brag, welcome. Actually, also on the book front, I listened to the audiobook of The Midnight Library, or The Midnight Library, and yeah, that's one I definitely recommend. Like it's sort of like you've had the story in kind of ways before, but it's a blend of kind of It's a Wonderful Life versus Sliding Doors, A Christmas Carol, like When Harry Met Sally, The Butterfly Effect, kind of Bridget Jones, Groundhog Day, Memento a little bit, like a little bit like The Page Master, if you've seen that, Macaulay, my boy. It's very, very good. So yeah, stick with it as well, because it does start out a bit bleak, but then there's kind of like, it's got philosophy in it, you know, like Schrodinger, quantum physics, little sprinkle of that. Of course, you've got your heartwarming kind of thread, perspective. Like, I truly liked it, so yeah, like give that a listen, give that a little whirl. And I've got a trick as well. I'll say it from me to you, don't tell anybody. So if you've got an audio book and you don't know the person's voice already, kind of trick your brain into recognizing a faster pace. Like, just put it on 1.1 times the speed and, well, condense your enjoyment, get more bang for your buck in the time, kind of thing. You can get like if it's an 8-hour book, you can get it done in 7, kind of thing. And you know, more time for eating cake or whatever you like, double prizes. And yeah, I had speaking of that, actually, I was putting Squid Game, like all of the, you know, it's just dialogue where you got the subtitles or whatever. I was just putting that on 1.25, giving that a go. It's all about the games, isn't it? It's all about the game. So yeah, there's a little top tip there. So fast forward through the dialogue in Squid Game, because you can read it. But yeah, right, I think that'll do. I think, Poppets, this might be a long one. And actually, no, I do have an appeal. Like, so before I go, help me out, because I'm looking for a better name for the hole at the end of the dick, right? Because at the moment, I mean, like, some people are using a very out of date racial slur. I mean, I'm not going to say it, but I heard it used the other day with a pal, and I was like, how the fuck is that still being said? So yeah, let's get rid of the old name for the dick hole, and we need a new slang for it. So I mean, we had a little mind map, a little storming session, and I mean, the best we came up with was a cock-nostril. I mean, is there anything better than that to get into common parlance? If you can think of one, get in touch. But I'm not interested in anything racist, and yeah, just use dick hole for the time being until we've got a good one. So I mean, actually, like, just out of context, put your suggestions. I'll put a post on the @tidbitspod Instagram, tidbitspod43. I don't know what it will be yet, but under that, just out of context, yeah, just put in your alternative dickhole names. That would be nice. And yeah, have a little browse there for general chat ideas and stuff. You know what the show email is altogether, tidbitspod@protonmail.com. Get in touch there, and I will say for you now, thanks very much for listening, and yeah, spread the word. Maybe actually, when you do, say something to them like, yeah, stick with it for a few episodes, so it gets slightly better, something like that. Or, you know, it's still a work in progress, but I think they're getting better than last year. But, you know, give him a try. He's all right. Something like that. You know, that'll be fucking swell. And then imagine, like, when this actually gets good, like when we get to a premium, a high quality mark. You can say that you've been in it. Oh, I've been listening to him for ages. You know, you can be that guy or gal or whatever. But yeah, okay, I'm out, guys. Hasta luego, muchachos. Catch you later.
I will survive. Yeah, as long as I don't have love, I know I'll be alive. I've got all my life to live, and I've got all my love to give. I will survive. I will survive.
Yuck.